The BBC report cites an investigation by a London-based human rights organization called Privacy International. The rights group says it uncovered evidence about the Ugandan government's purchase of powerful surveillance technologies to spy on leading opposition members, activists, and journalists. While the purchase of surveillance technologies is not new in most countries around the world, it's the intent mentioned in the report that raises serious human rights concerns. According to Privacy International, a secret organization codenamed Fungua Macho was launched in 2013, which led to the installation of the spyware in government institutions to crush civil disobedience. The report mentions a secret briefing document prepared by top army officials to crack down on the rising influence of the opposition. The equipment known as malware Finfisher was reportedly sold to the Ugandan army by a UK-based firm called Gamma International. One of Uganda's human rights lawyer, Nicholas Opio, says the report details some of the activities that the opposition and the media have been grappling with.
This surveillance takes the form of intrusive malware that is installed upon your computer or your phone or any of your electronic devices that has the capability of turning on your camera without your knowledge and decoding information.
He also explains how governments all over the world use such technologies to track and monitor people they deem as a threat to their national interests.
Well, first of all, in a country where you don't have a data protection law, a data protection policy, or culture of data protection, it would mean that your ordinary information is being placed in the hands of people who can do whatever they want with it. In the report, we see intelligence briefings talking about blackmailing people, talking about being able to understand what they want to do and then get ahead of them. If you want to organize a demonstration, for instance, they will know about it even before you begin to actually organize it.
The report says the government's intrusion program was introduced in 2012 to intercept enemy communication and manipulate transmissions. But the government's deputy spokesperson, Shaban Bantereza, dismissed the reports as frivolous.
1. The content of the above-mentioned report by Privacy International and their collaborators, the BBC, is outright fallacious. It's misleading with a hidden intent to malign the Ugandan government.
Kano Bantereza further says the Ugandan government doesn't consider the opposition in Uganda as an enemy.
Is not at all an enemy, perceived or real, okay, to government, and hence government cannot go out to procure surveillance equipment to surveil their political activities. We do not surveil political activities because we know what is going on. As you know, intelligence is done in two main ways. There is human intelligence and technical intelligence. Now with the political activity, you don't have to deploy equipment.
In 2010, Parliament enacted the Regulation of Interception of Communication Act, which provides for the lawful interception and monitoring of certain communications through any transmission service in Uganda. The presidential candidate of the FDC party, Dr. Kizza Besigye, and the leader of the Go Forward pressure group, John Patrick Amamambabazi, say they have been victims of the spying.
But they tapped me. They tapped my phones. They have surrounded my house with all manner of gadgets to pick what is going on in my house. And yet, they have no authority to do that because there is no court order. So again, this is a violation.
Even before there was law, everybody knew they were doing it. But now, they have even created legality for that kind of invasion.
According to the current law, the surveillance of persons or certain kinds of communication requires a warrant from a judge. More research, NTV.